Yo, what's going on, people? Now, we've done the point guard edition, we've also done the shooting guard edition. Today, I thought I might as well go ahead and go on with the small forward and see who the top five small forwards are in the NBA today, going into the 2021 season. Now, before I go ahead, please be sure to like and subscribe on my channel. Please like this post as we're looking to do regular content on this for the rest of the NBA season and beyond. Number 5, I'm going to have to go with Jimmy Butler, aka Jimmy Buckets. Now, he averaged about 19.9 points per game, 6.7 rebounds per game, and 6 assists per game. In fact, he's actually the only person to outscore, out-rebound, and out-assist LeBron James in a finals game. We all thought that he was going to go there, be partying in Club Live like James Harden is doing with Atlanta at the moment. But no, he actually wanted to go and play some winning basketball, leading a young team with Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, with also veteran leadership as well with Goran Dragic as well. It's going to be interesting to see now that the East is kind of not as stacked as the West, but with Kevin Durant coming over there, with Kyrie coming over there, with also Russell Westbrook in Washington and Gordon Hayward going to the Charlotte Hornets, there is a bit more competition within the East. So let's see how, with the stadiums full, how the Heat compare now. But in terms of the next 4 people on my list, you would understand why they are where they are, because the next 4, I think, if they have a good season, they probably will be the MVP of the league for the 2021 season. At number 4, I'm going to go for this guy. Yeah, he's back after a year off. And I think he's gonna come back with an absolute vengeance. I don't even have to look at the buckets, but I know that they're probably all going in. This guy is an absolute beast on the court, and I think for the league it's good for him and for the league that he's actually back. Now, Kevin Durant is someone who averaged 27.1 points per game, 7.1 rebounds per game, and 4.1 assists per game. If you forgot about how he can play, just have a look at this here. And this is on the defensive end. Badap. Yeah, nah. He said, get that out of my house. And then, hold on a sec. Give me that ball. Look. Yeah, I'm going to hit that long 3. There was nothing that anyone can do while he was at Golden State. So let me see this again. Comes through. Hit that ball. Splits the defense. Like, he was basically unguardable. It's good for the league. Now he's going over to the East. Here comes another one up. He was just taking the piss out of these. But now that he hasn't got Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, it's going to be interesting. I think with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, I think that would be a good mix. And they've got a supporting core which is really good, and Dinwiddie and also LeVert as well to come off the bench. The league needed him to come through. I also think that he could be ended up higher in this list once it's all said and done this year. And if he has a good year with Brooklyn, best believe it'll be the MVP conversation.
Yeah, I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am.
Now, coming in at number 3.
Where's some more?
Fun guy, what's up, baby?
What it do, baby?
Yeah, you already know.
At number 3, we're going to go Kawhi Leonard, who's also a 2-time Finals MVP. He averaged last season 27.1 points per game, 7.1 rebounds per game, and also 4.9 assists per game. Now, the Claw was an absolute defensive juggernaut over the last few seasons. Obviously, some of that has been sacrificed for the offensive end, but you can't deny that when he wants to lock down someone as a defender, he'd be able to do that. Now, it's going to be interesting this season because everyone's coming back to full health. It's not going to be no super teams, but everyone's going to come in as a dynamic duo. So with the level playing field being there, if he's not able to take the Clippers maybe to the Western Conference Finals and then the actual finals, then I believe that doubts will creep in that maybe that championship we won with Toronto was mainly because Kevin Durant was injured. I do expect the Clippers to make it to the Western Conference Finals or even No. I expect them to make it to the Western Conference Finals and eventually be done by the Lakers. But for them to actually do that, they're going to need Paul George, who is his running mate, to actually have a better playoffs than he did last year, because what he did was absolutely, we all know what he did. Now, in terms of Kawhi Leonard and his game, his mid-range game is something that not many people can stop. In fact, no one has been able to stop it. So it's all on him. But I have him as number 3 on my list, and you'll see why I have these next 2 as my top 2. At number 2, we're going to go with Giannis. Now, with his averages, it was absolutely disgusting. It was 29.5 points per game, 13.6 rebounds per game, and 5.6 assists per game. He was an absolute beast. He also is the only person since Hakeem Olajuwon and Michael Jordan to actually get Defensive Player of the Year and MVP in the same season. Now, the thing is, I thought that the Bucks is going to pay for letting Malcolm Brogdon go when it's all said and done, because I think this may be the last year for Giannis. He wants to win, and the way the media goes at him, it's just that you have to win, have to win, have to win now. Even the likes of LeBron James and Michael Jordan didn't win until they're around 28. So you kind of get the feeling that if this doesn't work out this year with the Bucks, then he's going to be looking to leave, which I think will be the Mavericks, or the Heat will be the next destination. But in terms of his actual productivity and what he was able to do for the Milwaukee Bucks, barring the bubble, you can't deny that taking the Bucks to the number 1 seed in the East is no feat that should be, undermined, because he did have the Heat, he did have the Celtics, and also Toronto is coming off winning a championship there. Now, if he can just develop more of a jump shot, like working on these threes, maybe your mid-range, doesn't have to always attack the basket all the time, then he would be by far the best player in the league, because he can pass the ball, he can bring in his teammates. This season, again, I don't think he'll get 3 MVPs in a row, although he will probably be a top 3 candidate. But you'll see who's number 1. At number 1, had to go for this guy, NBA champion, Finals MVP.
Jesus is Lord!
Yeah, so we had to go for the king on this one. Last year he averaged 25.3 points per game, 7.8 rebounds per game, and 10.2 assists per game. Now, coming from where the Lakers were the year before to actually winning the NBA championship with them now, obviously with the addition of Anthony Davis, is something, someone who's doing in his 17th season. If I'm doing what he's doing at 35, coming 36, mate, you're going to see me in Ibiza, you're going to see me in Vegas, you're going to see me in Shoreditch, in Club Cargo or Book Club, still trying to draw them things. But this guy, I don't know how he's doing at this age. Now, I believe that he would definitely reach the double-digit mark in terms of assists per game again. I do think he will reach his average 25 points per game again. And I do think the Lakers will probably repeat again. As I said before, I am a Lakers fan. But I do just see them they beat every team in 5 except for the Heat, which they beat in 6. And that was because of 2 miraculous games from Jimmy Butler. So, will he win an MVP this year? Probably not. The league will probably give it to someone else that to share the wealth around. And also that would mean that he's closest to MJ in terms of the GOAT conversation. Means for sure, I do believe that the Lakers will probably be NBA champions and repeat this season, especially with the acquisitions that they made. So I've got him as my top 1. Guys, I really do hope you like this segment. If you do like it, please share. Please comment on who you think your top 5 is as well. I'll definitely be providing more content. It took me a long time to make these videos. I'm kind of getting new to this. But if you can just show some love and subscribe and like, be much appreciated. And also I've got some other videos as well that you may like as well, on the point guards, also on the shooting guards, and also on who I think was the best to come out of the 2010 draft. So, thanks for listening and watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace out.